Well, welcome back to the homestead. I'm not out here doing any work on the house today, but I am trying to bring a couple loads of mulch out here that the power company dumped in my yard whenever they did the cleanup on the power lines. And I'm putting it out in the garden. But anyway, while I was here, I thought I'd show you what the house looks like. The contractors were able to come out and work a couple of days this week despite the weather, and they were able to get the trusses set, and they also started framing up a little bit on the porch. So let me show you what it looks like so far. So Tuesday we hired a crane to come out and set the trusses up on the top plates for us, and the contractor came out and was able to get everything nailed off and braced up, and he's finished putting the post for the porch up and running the beam around the tops of those so that they can frame the top of the porch in and deck the porch and the roof for me. And once they're through with that, then they'll be moving on. I'll finish up from there. They've still got to set the very top portion of the trusses on. You can see there's a flat spot up there right now, but those are only about 50 pounds each, so they can set those up by hand once they're ready for them. And here on the back you can see a little bit of the porch. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but the main roof is a 12-12 pitch. Then it comes down to the porch, and that's going to be a 3-12 pitch. And you'll probably be able to see a lot more about that once the porch is framed in on this end here. But for now, that's what we've got. Let me take you inside and show you. So here you can see half of the top portion of the trusses, and then over here we've got the rest of them stacked up. And like I said, they'll be passing those up once they start decking the roof, and they'll finish up then. And let me take you upstairs. So this is the upstairs, and you can see all of the trusses all have the same opening in the middle of them, which is a 19-foot opening with an 8-foot ceiling. And what we're going to do is, down on this very end, there'll be a bedroom down here. Then in this area there'll be a full bath. Over here there's going to be a seating area out in this area. And then here behind me, this is going to be another bedroom here that we'll be using as an office. Each of these end bedrooms will have a dormer with a window in the front. It'll be right there. And then 2 windows on the end wall. Of course, this wall's not framed up yet. And the wall down here on this other end has started being framed in, but it's not quite finished yet. So it'll also have 2 windows in it. And then here in the middle of the house there'll be a 8-foot wide dormer with a window in it looking out front. And then we're going to have another dormer here with a window looking out of this bedroom. So the 2 bedrooms upstairs will have 1 window each looking to the north, and 2 windows looking out to the east or the west, depending on which end of the house they're on. And then the landing area will have a window looking out front. Now all of the openings that you see here on the south wall, those are just going to get framed in. There won't be any windows looking out to the south. That'll just be a straight wall. So the contractor thinks if the weather holds out this week, that by the end of the week he should be through framing up for the porch roof. As you can see, the the beam for the porch back here. He thinks he's going to be able to finish framing in for the porch roof, framing in those 3 dormers, and putting the decking on the roof so that the house will be roughed in for the dry. And then I'll come back and start working on the metal roof at that point. But like I said, due to job constraints, I wasn't able to get enough time out here to get it in to dry as fast as I wanted, so we went ahead and hired somebody to set the trusses and get the roof roughed in so that we could get it pretty well into the dry, and then we'll take back over at that point. So stay tuned, I'll show you what it looks like next week.